Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for all my new subscribers that have um, came to this page to support me in my life changing story. And like I said, I will be talking about the my life changing situation here, and I will be talking about different topics, and you'll just be seeing different things that I'll be doing and talking about. One thing I definitely want to talk about is my excuse me, my report from the doctor. Um, Always been in good health and everything. Um, so that wasn't a problem for me. Um, I had went to the doctor. I always go yearly to get my PEP, my mammogram, blood work, everything else. Everything always come at good. So um, I did everything. Um, did my mammogram, my PEP, and my other blood work. So everything came at good. But one day back here in March, I would say March the 5th. Um, I had noticing that I kept feeling something crazy. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm just kind of tired a little bit because I've been being up. But um, I kept feeling something crazy in my breast and everything. And like I said, had got my mammogram, my PEP, all that. Everything had came back normal. So I just couldn't understand. Like, okay, well, why am I feeling something in my breast? Um, so we went to the doctor and everything. Um, got checked. They said that it wasn't no cancer or anything. So then, I let it go, and I said okay, and everything. So um, I had went to a different doctor. So I was just explaining to them that that I had felt like a little something hard um, in my breast, but they told me that everything was fine. That it was just like some breast tissue, extra breast tissue, and so I said okay. Um, so I had remind you when I felt it, I thought I was tripping because I didn't I didn't get it checked until probably like 3 weeks later because I just I just didn't want to believe that I kept feeling something. So it felt like it was the size of I want to say a nickel, and um, so when I finally went, like I said, they were saying it was the just extra breast tissue, but I went to another doctor and they did a mammogram and everything, and so they had did a did some other tests, excuse me, and they had got some tissue out of my breast and had told me that it was benign, that it wasn't cancer anything, um, that it was extra tissue. So my next test I was waiting on, it was March the 23rd of this year, and the doctor called me because they done more tests um, in different areas because one they had did the mammogram, like I said, they said that they just seen a lot of tissue, so still they wanted to test around the area where I was saying that I felt a little lump. So then they did that, and I had waited to the 23rd when I had went back to the doctor on the 23rd because they wanted me to come in because they already had said um, that when they tell you the test results, you just come in. So I was like, okay, had no problem. And so when I went in, I sat down and we went over it. And she told me that it was good news and it was bad news. So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, well, give me the. I said, okay, well, um, I said, give me the. I think I said, give me the good news. No, I said, no, when I was finna tell her, excuse me, um, tell me the bad news first, she had already just started telling me. She said, well, um, you have breast cancer. So I said I was not going to shed any tears. That I wasn't going to do that. Let me just take a moment. I said I wasn't going to do I said I wasn't going to do this. I said I wasn't going to cry. She told me that I had breast cancer. And it took me for a loop. Um, it took me for it turned my world upside down. So I was so upset and I was so devastated. And I said, I said, I can't hear it. I can't hear no more. I gotta go. And so she said, I understand. She said, because it's devastating news. So I said, well, before I go, I said, what is the good news? She said, the good news is that they could get rid of it. Where I can have a surgery, treatment, and, get rid of it. So to me at that particular time, I didn't feel like that was good news to me because I was to the point like why me? I couldn't understand, like, did she just tell me that I had breast cancer? And I won't tell a lie. I cried right there. Um sorry. But I cried and I cried and I was so angry because the only thing I could think of was my kids, that they needed me. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna do it. that my kids needed me, and you tell me something like that. So, it was devastated. Since then, um, I had my ups and I had my good times. I had my bad times, and I had my down times. Um, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on a moment, because I said I wasn't gonna do this, and I did it anyway. 1 second. I sit in my front room. Gotta clean my face, but I have had my good days and my bad days. Going through something like this really changed my life. It really made me. I have always been the type of person that always put everybody else first instead of taking care of myself. I mean, I have done myself a little bit. I would say 15% of the time. Mostly it's just on making sure everybody is happy, satisfied, complete. Um, so, my doctor told me you gotta start taking care of yourself. You gotta, do self care. And I know I talked about that in my other videos. Um, taking time out, because we moms and wives and friends to people, and sometimes we take on a lot, which we do, you know but now I struggle a little bit with this. I'm sorry, it's just so hard for me to talk about, but and I'm sorry, I was just being a crybaby a minute ago. um it's been hard, going to see the surgeon, going to see plastic surgery surgeon, and the cancer surgeon, all that, the radiation doctor. um it's been a trying time for me. um have I went to a dark place in my life um from this? mm, I would just say that I have had my time where I had to cry, but I had to also look up and know that God is able. I trust God, but at the same time, um, I am human. I do fall sometimes, um, but I know that He'll bring me through this. It's not an easy thing to talk about, but I know that, like I said, if I can talk to 100 people, or 20, or 5, or 10, and reach one, then I know I have done something good. So, um, sorry, it's my son. That I have, you know, done a good job. But I will tell you that depression and um, all that sadness, all that is real. You know, people tell me I tell them I'm not feeling well or I'm going through, and they always say, "Well, you don't look it. You don't look your age. You don't look like you feel." And I'm like, "You just don't know my story." But sometimes I have my good days from this, and sometimes I have my bad days. But at the end of the day, I know that God will get me through this. Um, so I just I'm not telling you all for sympathy to make you all feel bad. I'm telling y'all this, sharing it because I think it's very important to do your mammograms. If something is not right in your body, go get it checked in your breast. Because you just never know. So, um, yeah, that's what's going on with me that has changed my life. Um, so, um, I'm going to get me a blender. I'm going to get me a juicer. I'm gonna be doing more greens, smoothies, um, a lot of things that you all will see in my videos that I'm doing different. Um, I love my cornstarch, as you know that I haven't totally let that go, but I am gonna let it go. Um, but do I still crave it? Yes. But it just seemed like I used when I'm going through. It seemed like that's the first thing I grab is my cornstarch, to just give me a peace of mind. But um, this has been a life changing for me. Um, I'm trying to hold back my tears, but like I said, um, thank you all for the ones that have joined my channel. Um, you will see more of my journey, um, fighting this breast cancer, getting rid of it, because I know God is able, and I know that I will beat it. Um, it's a journey that I must take, um, even though I don't understand why it happened to me. Because I'm so busy taking care of everybody else, and you know trying to help anybody that I can, and just being a good person, just doing what I do best, and that's to treat people the way that I want to be treated. Um, I just don't understand, but God knows. He knows it all, and I know He able to forgive me, y'all. I know. I said I wasn't gonna do this. I said I wasn't gonna do this, and I did it. But I will. Um, I will be back with more videos. I will be back with more videos. Um, on this. So you all stay tuned. Thank you all for the support of my new channel. Um, I'm sorry I don't have too much to say, but I'm going to beat it. I trust God. I know He's not going to take me through this journey for no reason. Because I know that I am the chosen one because I'm strong. And I know that I can help somebody else that may be going through the same thing I'm going through, or feel like that something is wrong and they're scared to go to the doctor. I encourage you to go to the doctor so they can catch it early and you can get rid of it. Um, please do that. I'm just lost the words. I know the doctor wanted to talk to me, and I have been really dodging some doctors because it's been so overwhelming. I have talked to some, and some I have avoided talking to because I need a moment to process this. Um, Process this breast cancer news. But this is not the end. I will stand strong. I will trust God no matter what. No matter how many tears come down my face. No matter I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep myself together. Um, no matter what goes on, I'm going to get through it. But I will be back with more videos. I wanted to share my news of my life-changing story with you all. Please don't be scared to go and get checked to make sure that you don't have any lumps in your breast or anything. But you guys be blessed, and I will be back to take you all on my journey with me. So y'all be blessed. Bye.